Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm sitting here in Cork in Ireland, and what I'm intending to do on this Periscope, is to tell you a little bit about the Irish referendum. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else will join. It would be nice to be able to talk to somebody, but one of the key things on Periscope is that you need to put a catchy title on the name of your scope. So it may well be that not too many people are actually interested in a campaign for a yes vote in the Irish referendum. It may be that people aren't... here's the first person, Brian, CD 37. Very welcome. Would love to know where you're from. I'm talking to you from Cork in Ireland. If you'll give me the country or the place, I'd be very grateful. And Brian, what I'm going to do is to talk about the Irish referendum, and I'm going to just say a little bit about what's going on Twitter right now. Dublin, oh great. I'm very strongly in favour of a yes vote in the Irish referendum. I might as well declare my colours. And I am doing a tiny bit, my little bit, to campaign and help the campaign. And in fact, this Periscope is, I put out on Twitter that this is going on. So I'm hoping that it might be of interest to some people on the campaign. Now, what I'd like to do, Brian and whoever else is, welcome again, Three Eyes, X Theory. Please let me know where you're from. I'd be very grateful. Haven't really started doing anything substantial yet. And I'm going to try and keep this to just 5 minutes. But I promise that what I'll do is from LA and California. Oh, right. I spent the summer of 2 summers there in the late 1960s. Lived in Fountain Valley and lived in Malibu. Anyway, that's another story from a long time ago. But look, on Twitter, there's a referendum going on. It's on May the 22nd. And a lot of the, some of the campaign is going on Twitter. Twitter certainly contains a lot of information, a lot of links from newspapers and stuff. And it's now almost 7 o'clock in the evening. So let me give you a little bit of substance. I'm going to literally, even though I'm strongly in favour of the yes vote, excuse me while I eat the bit of my apple, I'm going to, without censoring anything, I'm going to read you a number of the tweets. So we could run into a whole load of no people or a whole load of yes people. But let me say now, the most recent one I have is a tweet from Deirdre Walden, who is DDub Fusion, F-U-Z-I-O-N, who's saying to a whole load of people on the yes side, well done, please retweet. Yeah, she's retweeting a link about a meeting that's going to take place in Cork in about a week's time, being run by a TD, that's a Member of Parliament from the government's party. Canvassing from yes for yes. This is the next one. It's scientifically proven canvassing is the best form of low impact, high calorie burning exercise. I think that's a good old... By the way, the hashtag for this campaign is Marref, M-A-R-R-E-F. The next one I see here is Marref is now trending in Ireland, ranking 7. Yeah, there is quite a lot of tweets going on all the time. Then Lee Daly. I'm giving their first names, really. It would be too difficult. Some of them have very, very striking and weird Twitter names. Lee Daly says, Enda Kenny, that's the Irish Prime Minister, Taoiseach, you're killing it with these tweets on Marref, mate. Where are you finding the time? Right, that's having a good old go at the Irish Taoiseach, who has been on Twitter today. I'm sure the Irish Taoiseach has somebody doing the tweets for him. Catherine Coffey addresses an organisation called the Iona Institute. That is a kind of think tank, Roman Catholic think tank, think tank, very strongly on the no side. She says, welcome to the modern world, equal rights for all and social media. What's not to love? What's not to love? So she's clearly a yes person. The next one is somebody called Out Leadership. Out Leadership brings a tear to our eye every time we watch it. Such a beautiful message. Vote yes. Oh no, this is from this person is actually commenting on a particular YouTube video, which is called Marriage Equality. Bring your family with you. When are church going to roll out their no campaign? I suspect in May, Brian. I think they are planning it. I believe they will be putting their best intelligence together now, and I would expect a very strong campaign from the Roman Catholic Church against the yes side. I would not underestimate the power of the Roman Catholic Church to put out. And of course they have an absolutely, Madzub, hello, they have an absolutely powerful place. You know, some people go to church and they have a sitting audience there. Let me go on. Anya, what? Oh, right, I better tell you. The referendum is about the right of everybody in the society to get married. You could say crudely it's about gay marriage. So that's it. Will it be, the Irish people are voting in a referendum on whether it is going to be allowed for men to marry men, women to marry women, basically, that's it. And there's a vigorous debate going on. The yes side, yes, there should be marriage equality, is in a lead, but I've talked to quite a few people, and if the vote is low, maybe the no side will come out in greater numbers. Let me go on then with Anya Collins. She's a government, a member of the government party here called Fine Gael, and she's actually retweeting the marriage referendum debate in Cork. Yeah, she's clearly trying to drum up support for a meeting where there will be discussion of it, both sides. There's about about 4 or 5 people on each side. Now then there's a tweet from a fella called Paul O'Mahony Cork, O'Mahony blog, and it says, live on Periscope, campaigning for a yes vote in Irish referendum, Marref, latest on Twitter. So, goodness knows how many people. There's 6 of us here, right here. 6 of us using the Twitter app, I think is what that means. Goodness knows how many people are watching it from a Twitter app, say. Then Will Peters, great song from Amnesty. That's Amnesty International. Yes campaign. And the head of the Amnesty International organisation is called Colm O'Gorman. So I won't try and play you that. I'm not going to say, almost everybody I know except one will get out and vote yes. Well, to be honest, Brian, I personally don't know anyone who's going to vote no. I did actually do some canvassing in Fitzgerald Park in Cork about a week ago, and I probably approached about 130 people total in all. And I would say 4 people gave me a bit of a dirty look and walked on by. But Cork would be a strong yes vote. Dublin would be a strong yes vote. But better not take the rest of the country for granted, I would say. And then Ollie has to say, hello Ollie, thank you. Yes, if people don't like it, they don't have to do it. One person's religious belief should affect all. I think you mean that one person's religious belief shouldn't affect all. But where are you, Ollie, by the way? I'd love to know. Shouldn't. Yeah, absolutely. Look, we all do that, And I wonder, do you think that there are all the early adopters of Periscope would be definitely in favour of what I'll call marriage equality? That's not my term. Lots of other people have used it. But, Ollie, welcome from Oxford, England. Yes. Where, of course, England is, you can, for men to marry men and women to marry women is legal in the UK. And I don't think the society has fallen apart as a result of that. I mean, I have very strong views in favour of this referendum. Let me see if I can find you somebody else. Now, here is Niamh O'Rourke, another person on Twitter, saying, I actually get so apprehensive about the possibility of a no vote in the referendum. I can't imagine how members of the LGBT, that's the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transsexual community must feel. Right, hi. I got my sister, my daughter's friends walking through here. They're outside playing on a trampoline and they're now needing water. In case you're wondering, it's licorice and, what is it? Licorice and peppermint tea. So, okay, let me get on then down along the Twitter. I have a hashtag open here. I'm using TweetDeck. So I've got a thing here. Oh, a guy called Sam Fisher, who says, academic study suggests mum and dad matter for children. Vote no. So Sam Fisher is definitely, now this is a big point that the No campaign make. They say that having a mother and a father is a child's right. And they say that, a mother and a father matter to children. Right? I'm not here now to refute anybody's argument on this occasion, but I can tell you I don't really agree with him at all. Now then, Common Merriman. That's the Merriman School. This is a, it doesn't really matter what it is. It's an intellectual meeting that takes place in the west of Ireland in summer. Highly respected. Merriman Summer School 2015 speaker, Connor UCC Law at Riverlea Hotel. Referendum event now, speaking with Taoiseach. Oh, right. So there's something going on, but I don't know when that was actually tweeted. Deirdre Walden runs a PR agency, marketing PR agency called Fusion in Cork. She's the owner of it. I know her and I know her husband a bit better. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt myself. Where was the research done? Because if it wasn't done, where gay marriage is, it can't be relevant. Good point. If I don't fully understand the point, but that's probably because I'm a bit tired now. Research, but lots of people, quote research on this. I'm not able to judge what kind of research you need. As far as I'm concerned, research, you don't need research in order to tell you that society would be better if there was no prejudice, there was no discrimination, that people were treated equally, no matter what their sexual orientation. And I don't consider civil contract, which is what we have. We have a civil contract in Ireland at present, but I do actually feel that a civil contract is a second-class form of contract. The first-class form of contract is the marriage one. Now, I'm not saying, everybody should get married or anything, but what I am saying is that if people want to get married, then leaving them in a state of only being able to have a civil contract is wrong. It's wrong. I feel strongly about this. Now, let's see. There's a Sam Fisher here again. Big rise same-sex adoptions in the UK. All right. Somebody fully agrees with me. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you very much. And thank you, Brian. Well, we're on the same side then. I'm not sure. Now, Susie Byrne is a political commentator. Thanks, IIIX Theory. Susie Byrne here and she's shared more Marref campaign music. So there's music being used particularly by the Yes campaign. There's music, there are posters. There's a huge mural in one of the main streets in Dublin of two men embracing. And it's enormous. And this is a big thing in Ireland, because, people in Ireland aren't used to seeing people embracing when they're of the same sex. It's not exactly the most common thing. So, I think the only way through this difficulty of not seeing what other human beings do is to go through it. See. If you don't like seeing men walk down the street holding hands, well, let's see more men walking down the street holding hands. Blokes and girls can walk down the street holding hands. I know the US is divided, Madzoop, and I think it's I think it's 34 states now